everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're all well and your colouring has started well for the month of September. So as I've been talking about in my videos, I am going to be doing a haul. This is a haul video for July and August. I keep forgetting which month we're in. So let's get going. So I'm just going to kind of move stuff out of the way. So I bought two new stickles this month, one in grapefruit and one in sunburst. I'll just get a swatch book so you can see what they look like. So the sunburst is this yellowy one here, and the grapefruit is this kind of pinky one here. I've used the sunburst. I've used them both already. I used them in my fairy page in Tales of the Forest Kingdom this month. So that's two new stickles. I also bought a replacement Pentel Dual Hybrid in violet and metallic blue. It was my favourite one of these, and my last one kind of dried up. The gel kind of split in the pen and I just couldn't get it working again. There's about two or three others that did that as well, but this one was my favourite colour, so I bought a replacement of that. I then have seen these really small detail brushes on other people's channels, so I bought a set of 5. They're just a cheap version on Amazon, W lot or something it says on the brushes. So there's a 3, a 2, a 3 0, a 2 0, a 3, a 5 0, and there is another one which is currently I've been using, and I have been using these already. They're really good for like the smaller details in watercolour pictures, and I've really been enjoying them. They're really nice to hold because of this bit here. I mean, look how thin that brush is, but yeah, really good for the small details in pictures. Really been enjoying them. And then I bought 3 more Neocolour 2s, golden yellow, Prussian blue, and light grey, because I'm building up my set of those. I've really been enjoying using them of late, so I think I'm up to around 10, 25, probably about 30 of them now or so. So I'm building them up slowly, but I've got most of the good colours I think that I like. So that's those. Then I bought a set of iridescent gelatos. I had some of these already. I purchased them second hand. I already had Lunar, Black Hole, I don't know if I'd had Galaxy and Stardust, but I didn't have the rest of the ones that were in the set, and it's actually a really nice set. Comes with 12, I think it's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 12 gelatos, and then 2 of these, like, there's like a hard sponge and then a softer sponge, and it also came with a brush. So I quite like using, you can use them wet and you can use them dry. I prefer to use them dry on pages because they just give like a nice shiny sheen, and I'll just show you what they look like. If I can find the relevant page. So I already had Stardust, Lunar, I had Galaxy, but the kind of screw bit of it had broken, so I couldn't use it. I had Black Hole and I had Mars. So the new ones are all these ones down here. So they're really bright. So those are all the colours of the gelatos I've got at the moment. I should try them to see what they're wet, but you can see kind of the iridescent sheen on them. And it is really pretty. So yeah, so I got a complete set of iridescent gelatos. So I was really happy with that. Then I love my Artisan Expert pencils, and if you've been watching my Rita Berman colour along, then you'll know that. And some of my pencils was, I mean, some of them are that big now, so there's nowhere near finishing them. But I was really wanting to get a backup set of these. And the Artisan UK site has not had them in stock for a really long time. I've been on the waiting list, so they email me as soon as they're back in stock. And they haven't had the 72, they haven't had the 120, and the Artisan Premium have also been out of stock, so I'm running low on those. But I managed to find this second-hand set, which were completely and totally brand new. So I was really pleased to get a backup set, although some of the colours are like slightly different, or there's or slightly different numbers, and it seems that the light fastness on them is also slightly different. But it doesn't bother me, but I'm just kind of thinking, why is mine a later set or is it an earlier set? So yeah, a little bit confused about that, but I'm really, really pleased that I've got a backup 72 set. So that was that. And then for my 12th wedding anniversary, my husband asked me what I wanted, and I said I'd really like some colouring things. He said, well, just buy what you'd like. So I bought the 50 Brut Prune Macaron. They suddenly became available to buy on Amazon, and they hadn't been available on Amazon for ages. You had to buy them from AliExpress, and I would have had to wait something like, I don't know, 6 weeks to get them, and I'm so impatient. So I bought those, and I have used them already, and they're beautifully creamy. And I've swatched them already. Just got to try and find them. Taste of Premium. There we go. So I swatched them already, and the colours really are very, very pretty. I really, really like them. There's some unusual, like the Sky Mist I really like. The is it Celadon? I don't know how you say it. Celadon I really like. Horizon Blue's really lovely. Porcelain Blue's lovely. I really like Coral. Yeah, and I've used that. I used that in my Rita Berman book, in the colour along we did in my Horizon Europa, and I also used it in Romantic Country. So yeah, really pleased to have got those and added them to my collection. Then, in terms of books, I purchased my first Eerie book, Romantic Country, a fantasy colouring book. And I'd seen a few flip throughs of these, but I don't think I'd ever really appreciated the artwork in them. I think it's a she drew them all with toothpicks, and it says that in the beginning of the book. All of the images in this book were drawn with a toothpick. I don't know how many she got through to draw them with it. So the line art is it's not black, it's not a very thick black, it's more brown in colour. And it means you can cover the lines much, much easier. And it's kind of divided into chapters. So it's really, really lovely. And I did my first one in this for August. I'll just show you that now. So that's the one I did in August. I chose Artisan Expert, and I didn't like them in this book, so I'll be trying something different next time. But the paper's really, really thick. I used, when Inktense on here, I used Distress Oxide, and there's no bleed through whatsoever. So yeah, I'm really delighted to have this. I really want to get the second tail and the third, and there's some other ones like the fairy tale one, and another one as well that I really like the look of, and I've kind of got those saved on Etsy at the moment. But yeah, if you'd like a full flip through of this, just let me know, and I'll more than happily do that for you. I've seen Colouring with Dan do that one, I think. I've seen Chris Chen do something with this one. But yeah, delighted to have this book. I've been waiting for a long time. So that was Romantic Country, Eerie. Then I'm really having a Hannah Lynn obsession at the moment. So I decided to go for Princesses and Storybook Darlings. And this has 25 designs, but there's 2 copies of each. So there's 50 images in total to colour. And what basically you get one image which has no grayscale on, and then the image, the repeat image, has a little bit of grayscale. So I think it's mainly in the eyes. So my daughter and I are going to split these images between us. She's going to do one image and I'm going to do one image. So I did one in August. I had fun with this one in August. This one is called Enchanted Rose. And what I really liked about this, which is different to my other ones, is there was much more background to colour and not so focused on the kind of cute girl, which was really, really nice. Really enjoyed that. Used my alcohol markers and I went in with polychromos, I think. But yeah, really looking forward to them. And they're all, this is Goldilocks. How cute is that? And there's kind of other characters. There's an Alice in Wonderland, so there's the rabbit and things. So I've seen some really, there's Wizard of Oz there. So really, really looking forward to, there's Alice in Wonderland. There's with the white rabbit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing more in this book. So that's Hannah Lynn, Fairy Tale Princess and Storybook Darlings. Then I think I've already mentioned this, but Emma Colours 2020 was doing a D-stash and I bought this Maria Trolley Drew Maurice from her. And this is just a stunning book. And I've done my first image in it already for August. I did this page. And it feels a little bit like a storybook. So the girl is there and then she appears again here. So I'm going to try and kind of copy her hair and things, and then the tree house at the beginning also appears again here, so I'm going to kind of carry over here what I've done here onto here, and it just feels like a story. I love this, and they're all one-sided images. Oh, I think they're all one-sided. I say that. Some of them are one-sided, some of them are two. Depends if it's a double page spread or not. But yeah, so lovely thick paper. There's more like card in here, to be honest. But just beautiful, beautiful images. I think this is my favourite Maria Trolley book. And it's, again, it seems to be chapters. I don't quite know what they all mean. How cute is that? And again, there's a little tree house again. That's her inside her tree house. You can imagine that's her in the tree house. She's out on her adventures, having a picnic. Yeah, it's just beautiful. So thank you, Emma Colours 2020. I think I've said that about a million times now. But yeah, really, really pleased to have that book. And then my final book from my haul for July and August was The Million Mermaids. And again, I've done this one for August. Lots of sparkle on there. I really like this one. I think this up there with Cute Animals and A Million Sweet Things. Really, really like A Million Mermaids. So that's my stash for July and August. So I hope you enjoyed that. My next video is likely to be showing you how I use alcohol markers, probably in a Hannah Lynn book, maybe Enchanted Faces. Just showing you how I colour with alcohol markers in there, go over and shade with pencil, use embellishments, that kind of thing. And then I think then the rest of the month we'll also probably do something with my Eco Line water-based brush markers. I quite like using them in Kirby Roseanne books as a base to put pencil down, so I've been using them in Fragile World quite a lot. So yeah, so that's a couple of things that we've got coming up. But if there's anything else that you might like to see, do let me know. I'll see if I can manage it. But that's all from me for now. Happy colouring month, everybody, and I will see you again soon. Bye.